We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd.
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson. It's the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. His fight against...
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from...
So much hype. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Okay, let's reset. Good stance.
Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth we go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Perfect counter lands. Insane action. Missing with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope that...
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
This is poetry in motion. If you've got a great jab, if you've got a long reach, I know, that was me. I'm admiring what I'm seeing here.
That doesn't score. Catch and shoot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's an old saying, a good big 'un will always beat a good little 'un.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Beautiful counter punch.
Look at me.
There's a counter shot.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Good counter punching. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The Brown Bomber couldn't take any more.
1, 2.
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On to the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Beautiful counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. Couldn't land that jab. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do? 3, 4. Do you still want to fight?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Looking to land the hook. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Starting to make mistakes. Either back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind.
Here we go to the fourth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full bag, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Did you see that?
One, two, three, four, five. Are you all right?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That hook was off target.
Stay down, stay down.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
In the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't land that jab. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out.
There you go.
Incredible work rate. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Love to see more jabs. That right hook won't score. Big whip. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Joe Louis in trouble. Let's talk about Fury. Let's start the 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nice exchange here from both men. Brown Bomber in some trouble. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Lucky that hook didn't score. You'd like to see more jabs.
Finish it.
Missing with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No surprise there.